Hey, Scar Stripes team. I'm really excited to tell you about this story, but I'll tell you it's an emotional one. So the title of this one is, what do you do when the enemy attacks? And a lot of times they attack mentally, right? So this story starts when we got our first order of coffee, and it was 250 bags of our downrange. It was our only roast at the time. I didn't know if this was going to work or not. And, I hoped that it would. We had a plan, was working on the process. And I remember we had it in our office, which is just a few steps from my bedroom. And when I went to sleep at night, it was, man, the aroma was so good. You know how good our coffee is. It smelled great. And about 1 o'clock, I woke up, and I tell you what, mentally I got hit so hard. I started smelling that coffee, and I started hearing these ideas were shooting through my head, just like, what are you doing? Why are you, who do you think you are to start a coffee company? You're dumb. You're taking time away from other things that you should be focusing on. What is this mission you're on? And I tell you, I was crushed. I laid, and I stood up in the middle of the night, just looked at the ceiling, and just could not go to sleep. Just kept getting attacked. That wonderful smell turned into a nightmare. And anyway, so I got up the next morning. I really didn't know what to do. I just knew that I had to go somewhere. I had to go do something. And I remember I went to Johnny's Charcoal Burger, and they serve breakfast. That place is not there anymore. But I went in, I got my bowl of oatmeal, and I sat down, and I just wanted to be by myself. I just wanted to, stew in my emotions. And I hear this guy walking in, big jolly guy, big beard, just talking with everybody, just an excited guy. Like, he knew everybody there, and he's kind of a decent sized restaurant. He could have sat at any table, right? But he happened to sit kind of in just catty corner to where I was sitting. I had my face down, and I'm just sitting there talking, and just wanted to be by myself. And out of the corner of my eye, I see him looking, and I thought, man, who am I? I just got to say hi, And so I said, hey, how you doing? And we started a conversation, and it happened to be that we were right before a storm coming in, a big ice storm was coming in. And I asked him what he was doing. He's like, man, I'm going around picking up my generators, and I'm good at home, but I might need somebody might need me, some extra energy at the house, and so I just want to be ready for any neighbor that might need some help. And I said, hey, are you a veteran? And he goes, no, I've been honored with that name before, but I'm not. But I just care for people, and I want to take care of people. And I wasn't thinking about talking about the coffee company because I was just not in the right frame of mind. So we just kind of got to know one another a little bit. Got to the car, and the last thing I said to him was, I started this coffee company, and it's going to help veterans, and that's the goal. And he said, well, let me have your number, let me have your card. And so I'm driving out to the Yukon area, and I get a phone call from somebody. So in my mind, I've got 250 bags of coffee at home. What the heck am I going to do with all this coffee? And so I get this phone call from a random number. And he goes, hey, Chad, this is Jeff. And I'm like, Jeff? He goes, yeah, Jeff Adams. We met this morning. And he said, hey, I want to buy 50 bags of coffee from you. And I kind of just stopped. And today, that a lot of you guys are getting 50 bag orders, and it's not that big of, still a big deal anytime we get that kind of order. But it just really stopped me in my tracks. And what I realized was that even though I thought I was going to have to, he was imposing upon me to talk to him. Jeff Adams was sent to talk to me that day. And to this day, Jeff Adams is a wonderful friend of mine and heavily involved in what we're doing. So I'm just telling you, when the enemy attacks, and trust me, that wasn't the last time, but I've built a network of people around me to talk to. And we like to call, like what you guys call, battle buddies, and still have battle buddies now today, even in Scars and Stripes. But just know that there are people out there that want you to succeed. And when you're having that tough day, and the thoughts are flying through your mind, I love Mike Tyson. He would say everybody has a plan until they get hit in the mouth, right? And so some of his quotes are wonderful. But the first place that we lose is in our minds. So that's the one thing that we can control. Now, The good thing is you have your Scars family. So just know that you've got somebody to lean on. Don't do this by yourself. Lean in on your team. And a lot of times there's people out there that you think you're telling them about coffee, but they just need to hear from somebody. And you don't know how many people that you've been sent to talk to them, not about coffee, but coffee might be the lead in. So anyway, guys, glad I got through that one without crying. Enjoy Scars and Stripes. Thanks a lot for being involved, and I'll see you next time.